Solitude is not the absence of company, but the moment when our soul is free to speak to us. Paulo Coelho. Welcome to Golden Sage Wisdom, a channel where we explore profound lessons and timeless truths that resonate deeply with the human experience. Today, we're diving into a journey of solitude, self-discovery, and Stoic resilience, a topic that reveals the unspoken realities of living alone. Living alone can be a paradoxical experience. It offers liberation, yet tests your patience. It's a quiet haven, yet that quiet can sometimes feel deafening. Imagine this. You return home after a long day, and instead of the comforting chatter of family or the warmth of shared laughter, you're greeted by the hum of your refrigerator and the faint echoes of silence. Have you ever thought about the small, everyday challenges that arise when you live alone? For instance, the kitchen lamp suddenly stops working. Do you fix it right away, or let it wait as you muster the energy to cook dinner in the dim light? It's in these moments that the reality of living alone truly sets in. The loneliness can feel most profound at night. You yearn for a comforting bedtime conversation, but instead you find yourself scrolling through your phone, seeking connection in the digital void. But here's the truth. While the initial phase of living alone can be isolating and challenging, it also opens the door to discovering resilience, joy, and a deeper sense of self. It teaches you to embrace the silence, to find rhythm in solitude, and to create a life that aligns with your inner values. In today's video, we'll explore 11 things they don't tell you about living alone through the lens of Stoicism to uncover how this lifestyle can foster both strength and serenity. 1. The quiet is deafening. Living alone can feel like stepping into a serene yet startling silence. For those used to the hum of shared spaces, the absence of daily conversations or background noise can be disorienting. Imagine walking into your quiet home where the ticking of a clock, the soft whir of an air conditioner, or even the rustle of your own movements suddenly become magnified. But in this profound quiet lies an unexpected gift, the opportunity for introspection. This silence isn't just emptiness, it's a blank canvas where you can paint your thoughts, reflect on your day, and delve into the recesses of your mind. As you adjust, the quiet transforms into a sanctuary. The time spent alone helps you unwind and reconnect with yourself. Picture sitting on your sofa after a long day, pondering the simple yet fulfilling decision of what to eat. You might open the refrigerator, filled with your favorite foods, and find joy in preparing a meal, not just to satisfy hunger, but to nourish your soul. Living alone also teaches you practical skills. You become your own handyman, learning to fix that broken lamp, unclog the sink, or even paint your walls in colors that bring you peace. Your home becomes a reflection of your personality, a space where every corner tells a story of your preferences and values. And here's the beauty of it. There's no one to judge. You can play your favorite music at any volume, dance like nobody's watching, or indulge in hobbies that bring you joy. It's an unfiltered expression of who you are. Yet, as much as solitude nurtures self-reliance, it also highlights the importance of meaningful connections. Living alone makes you cherish the calls, visits, and laughter shared with friends and family. It's a delicate balance between embracing solitude and making time for the people who uplift you. Stoicism reminds us, as Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Living alone empowers you to control your environment and mindset, teaching you that solitude is not loneliness, but an opportunity to grow. 2. Financial responsibilities can be overwhelming. One of the most significant realities of living alone is shouldering financial responsibilities entirely on your own. From rent to utilities, groceries to unexpected repairs, everything rests on your shoulders. For many, this can feel like a daunting weight. Picture receiving your paycheck, only to watch it vanish as bills and expenses pile up. You're not just managing numbers, you're juggling priorities. Do you splurge on a night out or save for that rainy day? The balance between needs and wants becomes a daily exercise in self-discipline. Now imagine the challenge of unexpected costs. A broken heating system in the dead of winter or an unforeseen medical expense can throw your budget into chaos. These moments test your resilience and force you to make tough decisions. Take, for instance, the story of John, who had just moved into his first apartment. Initially, the freedom of living alone felt exhilarating, but by the end of his first month, reality set in. His heating system broke down, and the repair costs forced him to cut back on groceries and entertainment. Through this, John learned an invaluable lesson: the importance of financial planning and an emergency fund. To thrive while living alone, meticulous budgeting becomes your best ally. Track your expenses, prioritize savings, and allocate funds for emergencies. Think of your finances as a reflection of your independence, a way to ensure stability while still allowing for occasional joys. This journey also requires a deeper understanding of financial literacy. Concepts like credit scores, interest rates, and investments suddenly become crucial. The more you educate yourself, the more empowered you are to make decisions that secure your future. Stoicism offers profound wisdom here. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." While financial surprises are inevitable, your response defines your ability to navigate them. Planning ahead and maintaining a calm, proactive mindset helps turn financial challenges into opportunities for growth. Living alone teaches you to embrace the duality of freedom and responsibility. You gain independence, but with it comes the need for careful planning and self-reliance. Each decision you make strengthens your ability to handle life's uncertainties and fosters a sense of pride in your self-sufficiency. 3. The silence can be deafening. Living alone unveils a profound and often overlooked truth. The silence can be overwhelming. Imagine stepping into your quiet home after a long day. No voices, no laughter, just the hum of your refrigerator or the ticking of a clock. For many, this silence can feel deafening, almost unsettling. Gone are the familiar sounds of shared spaces, chatter, footsteps, or even the occasional arguments. Instead, you're left with a stillness that amplifies every creak and murmur of your home. For some, this quiet is a gift, a chance to escape the chaos of the outside world, but for others, it can serve as a stark reminder of solitude. This is where the teachings of Stoicism shine. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." The silence is an opportunity, not a void. It's an invitation to connect with your inner self, to reflect deeply on your thoughts and emotions. However, embracing this silence isn't always easy. Initially, it can highlight feelings of loneliness or unease. You might even find yourself searching for distractions, like turning on the TV just for background noise. But over time, this silence can transform from an adversary into an ally. Consider filling the quiet with intentional activities. Play soft music, explore a hobby, or pick up a book that sparks joy. Some people find solace in mindful practices like meditation, journaling, or simply sitting with their thoughts. These moments can help you process emotions and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Think of the story of Sarah, who moved into her own apartment after years of sharing spaces. At first, the silence was unbearable, driving her to leave the TV on constantly. But one evening, she decided to embrace the quiet. She picked up a journal and began to write. This practice soon became a cherished routine. helping her find clarity and calmness in her solitude. The key is to see the silence not as an emptiness, but as a canvas for self-discovery. It's a chance to listen to your inner voice, to reconnect with your dreams and aspirations. This reflection can be life-changing, allowing you to grow stronger and more self-aware. Living alone is not about avoiding the silence, but embracing it. As Seneca reminds us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The silence is not your enemy. It is a teacher helping you understand yourself more deeply. So, instead of fearing the stillness, ask yourself, what can I learn about myself in these quiet moments? How can I use this time to grow? When you shift your mindset, you'll find that the silence is no longer deafening, it's empowering. 4. Safety concerns become more pronounced. Living alone often magnifies concerns about personal safety. The quiet solitude, especially at night, can amplify every sound: the creak of a floorboard, the rustle of wind against a window, or the distant hum of a car engine. Each noise can feel unnerving when there's no one else around to share the stillness. These heightened concerns are not unfounded. When you're the sole occupant of your home, the responsibility of ensuring your safety rests entirely on your shoulders. From securing your doors and windows to being prepared for emergencies, the weight of these tasks can sometimes feel overwhelming. But here is where the wisdom of Stoicism can offer guidance. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By focusing on what you can control, you can transform your anxiety into actionable steps that enhance your safety and peace of mind. Start by taking proactive measures. Install sturdy locks and, if possible, a home security system. Keep emergency numbers within easy reach and maintain a well-stocked first aid kit. These small but vital actions can provide a sense of security and control over your environment. Consider the story of Emily, who lived alone in a quiet neighborhood. One night she heard a strange noise outside her window and felt a surge of fear. Instead of succumbing to panic, she reminded herself of her preparedness. She checked her security cameras, ensured her doors were locked, and used a flashlight to examine the exterior from inside. Her calm, methodical response not only kept her safe, but also reinforced her confidence in handling such situations. Stoicism also teaches us to prepare mentally for challenges. Epictetus advised, "Rehearse your worst-case scenarios." This doesn't mean living in fear, but rather visualizing potential challenges and equipping yourself to face them calmly. Imagine how you would respond to a sudden power outage or an unexpected knock at the door late at night. By mentally rehearsing your reactions, you reduce the fear of the unknown and build resilience. It's also important to cultivate a sense of mindfulness in your daily life. Engage in routines that ground you, such as morning meditation or reflective journaling. These practices help center your thoughts, reducing anxiety and sharpening your focus in moments of uncertainty. Remember, safety isn't just about physical precautions. It's also about your mindset. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By embracing this principle, you can navigate the challenges of living alone with composure and confidence. Living alone, while it may heighten safety concerns, also presents an opportunity to deepen your self-reliance and resilience. Each step you take to secure your environment and prepare for uncertainties strengthens not only your sense of safety, but also your inner resolve. So, ask yourself, what steps can I take today to feel more secure in my home? How can I turn my concerns into actions that empower me? When approached with the right mindset, living alone can become a journey of empowerment and independence. 5. You learn a lot about yourself. Living alone is a profound journey of self-discovery. It strips away the noise of external influences, leaving you with the purest opportunity to explore your thoughts, habits, and preferences. For many, this solitude can initially feel daunting, but it soon reveals itself as a gift, a chance to truly understand who you are. When you live alone, every decision is yours to make, from the smallest choices like what to eat for dinner to larger ones like how to spend your time. This autonomy acts as a mirror, reflecting your true self back to you. You start noticing patterns in your behavior, discovering strengths you didn't realize you had, and confronting weaknesses you might have ignored in the past. Take a moment to think about this. Have you ever felt proud after fixing something at home by yourself? Or maybe you've uncovered a passion for cooking, gardening, or painting. These are the moments that define living alone. They reveal how capable and resourceful you are, even when challenges arise. Living alone also builds resilience. When something goes wrong, whether it's a broken appliance or an emotionally difficult day, you don't have someone readily available to lean on. But instead of seeing this as a disadvantage, it becomes an opportunity to strengthen your problem-solving skills and independence. Each challenge conquered, whether fixing a leaky faucet or finding your way through a tough emotional moment, is a testament to your growth. In these quiet moments of solitude, you also learn to cherish your own company. In a world often consumed by social obligations and endless connectivity, the ability to sit with yourself, free from distraction, is a rare skill. It's not about loneliness, it's about being comfortable in your own skin. The wisdom of Stoicism beautifully aligns with this experience. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Living alone gives you the time and space to retreat inward, to reflect on your goals, values, and dreams. You learn what truly matters to you, not what society or others expect of you, but what you, at your core, value most. Consider Sarah's story. After moving into her first solo apartment, she initially felt overwhelmed by the silence and responsibility. But over time, she started to explore new hobbies like journaling and photography. These quiet moments allowed her to uncover a creative side she didn't know existed. Sarah's journey demonstrates how solitude can become a springboard for personal growth and self-expression. Living alone also teaches you to prioritize and value your time. Without external influences dictating your schedule, you have the freedom to create a routine that truly works for you. Whether it's waking up early to meditate, dedicating afternoons to hobbies, or winding down with a book at night, you gain control over your time and energy. This autonomy also extends to your living space. You have the freedom to design it exactly how you like. A cozy reading corner, a vibrant kitchen, or a minimalist bedroom. Each choice reflects your personality and serves as a reminder of the independence you've cultivated. But self-discovery isn't always easy. There will be moments of doubt, loneliness, or frustration. This is where Stoic philosophy becomes a guiding light. Epictetus reminds us, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." Embracing these challenges with patience and curiosity allows you to grow stronger and more self-aware. Living alone is not just about learning to survive on your own. It's about thriving in your solitude. It's about uncovering the layers of who you are, celebrating your strengths, and working on areas that need growth. As you navigate this journey, ask yourself, what have I learned about myself today? How can I use this knowledge to shape the person I want to become? Through self-discovery, resilience, and introspection, living alone becomes a powerful journey of transformation. 6. The freedom is unparalleled. Living alone brings a kind of freedom that is truly unmatched. Imagine waking up each day and having complete control over how you spend your time, how you design your living space, and how you structure your daily routine. There's no one to consult, compromise with, or accommodate. It's just you and your choices. This autonomy opens the door to self-discovery and allows you to create a life that aligns perfectly with your preferences and values. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you live alone, you have the opportunity to cultivate a peaceful and enriching environment, both physically and mentally. You can turn your home into a sanctuary that reflects your personality and brings you joy. Want to paint your walls a bold color, rearrange your furniture weekly, or turn your living room into a yoga studio? The choice is entirely yours. However, with this freedom comes responsibility. You are solely accountable for every aspect of your life, from finances to health to emotional well-being. This duality, freedom balanced with responsibility, can feel overwhelming at times, but it's also incredibly empowering. You learn to make decisions thoughtfully and deliberately, knowing that every choice shapes your life in meaningful ways. For instance, without the constraints of someone else's preferences, you can experiment with your lifestyle. Want to try a new hobby like woodworking, dancing, or photography? There's no one to interrupt or judge. Interested in switching up your diet or fitness routine? You can do so without needing to justify your choices. This period of freedom is a powerful time for self-exploration and growth. Yet, the absence of a companion or roommate also means there's no one around to provide immediate feedback or support. It's easy to fall into habits that might not serve your best interests, such as neglecting your health or spending too much time isolated. This is where mindfulness and self-awareness come into play. Stoic philosophy offers valuable guidance here, emphasizing the importance of aligning your actions with your values. Epictetus reminds us, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." To avoid becoming overwhelmed by the weight of total freedom, consider creating routines that simplify decision-making. For example, meal planning, setting regular exercise schedules, and dedicating time for hobbies can help you structure your day while still enjoying the flexibility of living alone. Establishing these habits ensures that your choices align with your goals and values. Another challenge of living alone is maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. Without someone to check in on you regularly, it's essential to stay attuned to your own needs. Ask yourself, how am I really feeling today? And be honest in your self-assessment. Practices like journaling, mindfulness, or meditation can help you stay grounded and maintain emotional balance. Financial responsibility is another critical aspect of living alone. With no one to share expenses, budgeting becomes vital. Take control of your finances by tracking your spending, planning for future expenses, and building an emergency fund. This financial discipline not only ensures stability, but also enhances your sense of independence. Living alone also presents unique opportunities for personal growth. You'll find yourself developing practical skills like cooking, home maintenance, and time management. Each task you accomplish independently reinforces your self-reliance and confidence. These experiences align beautifully with Stoic principles, reminding us that challenges are opportunities for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Living alone is a chance to exercise this power, shaping your environment and mindset in ways that bring you peace and fulfillment. Finally, while the freedom of living alone is unparalleled, it's important not to isolate yourself entirely. Humans are inherently social beings, and meaningful connections are vital to our happiness and well-being. Make an effort to nurture your relationships with family, friends, and your community. Strike a balance between the solitude you cherish and the connections that enrich your life. Living alone is not just about independence, It's about creating a life that reflects your truest self. It's a time to explore, experiment, and grow. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism and practicing mindfulness, you can turn this chapter of your life into a journey of empowerment and fulfillment. 7. Social skills might rust. Living alone can be a profound journey of self-discovery, but it comes with its challenges, one of which is the subtle erosion of social skills. When your days are primarily spent in solitude, the constant buzz of interaction that comes with sharing space with others fades away. While this quiet can feel like a reprieve, it can also lead to an unintended consequence: the gradual rusting of social skills. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, man is by nature a social animal. Interacting with others is an intrinsic part of our humanity. Without it, we risk losing the confidence and ease that come with regular social engagement. When you live alone, it's easy to fall into a routine where conversations become limited to interactions with service providers, colleagues, or even virtual assistants. Over time, this lack of consistent, meaningful dialogue can make social settings feel more daunting than they used to. Social isolation, even if unintentional, can also impact your mental and emotional well-being. As Aristotle once said, "Without friends, no one would choose to live, even if they had all other goods." The absence of regular social interaction can lead to feelings of loneliness, which in turn can erode self-confidence and make you more hesitant to reach out to others. But it's not all doom and gloom. Living alone provides an opportunity to intentionally maintain and even enhance your social skills. The key is to be proactive about staying connected. Start by reaching out to friends and family regularly. A simple text, phone call, or plan to meet for coffee can make a significant difference. These interactions don't have to be elaborate. Even short conversations can keep your social muscles strong. Engaging in community activities is another excellent way to stay socially active. Consider joining a local club, volunteering, or participating in group classes that align with your interests. Whether it's a book club, a fitness group, or a gardening workshop, these activities provide opportunities to meet new people and engage in meaningful conversations. These interactions not only keep your social skills sharp, but also enrich your life with new experiences and perspectives. If you work from home, maintaining professional relationships is equally important. Take advantage of virtual meetings, networking events, and online forums to stay connected with colleagues and peers. These interactions can help you feel more connected to the professional world while also providing a sense of camaraderie. As Epictetus wisely taught, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This Stoic principle reminds us of the importance of being an active listener in conversations. Focusing on truly understanding others strengthens relationships and makes social interactions more meaningful. It's also important to prioritize the quality of your connections over quantity. Instead of striving for countless surface-level interactions, aim to nurture deeper and more authentic relationships. These meaningful connections provide emotional support and create a sense of belonging, which is essential for our overall well-being. In today's digital age, it's easy to rely on social media and messaging apps for connection. While these tools are convenient, they should not replace genuine in-person interactions. Make a conscious effort to engage in real-world social activities. Whether it's attending a live event, going for a walk with a friend, or hosting a small gathering, these experiences foster true connection. Maintaining your social skills while living alone requires intention and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. By staying socially active, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute positively to the lives of others. Seneca wisely stated, Life is long if you know how to use it. Use this time to build and nurture relationships that matter, striking a balance between solitude and connection. Living alone doesn't mean living in isolation. By being proactive, engaging in meaningful interactions, and applying Stoic principles to your social life, you can preserve and even enhance your social skills. This balanced approach allows you to enjoy the tranquility of solitude while still reaping the benefits of rich, fulfilling relationships. 8. You become your own handyman. Living alone inevitably turns you into your own handyman. At first, this might seem daunting, but over time, it becomes a source of empowerment and pride. Imagine this: a faucet starts leaking, a light bulb burns out, or a piece of furniture arrives in a flat-pack box with an instruction manual that looks more like a puzzle. When you live alone, there's no one else to call for help. You're the one who has to step up. While it can be frustrating initially, this necessity transforms you into a DIY expert over time. You start small, perhaps fixing a squeaky door or replacing a fuse, but soon you find yourself tackling more complex projects. Each task you conquer builds your confidence and reinforces your ability to solve problems independently. Take, for example, the story of Emily. She moved into her first solo apartment and was immediately faced with a dripping faucet that refused to stop. At first, she felt overwhelmed and considered calling a plumber, but instead, she decided to look up a tutorial online. Armed with a wrench and determination, she learned how to tighten the connections herself. That small victory sparked a newfound confidence in her abilities. From then on, she took on more household challenges, transforming her apartment into a reflection of her resourcefulness and resilience. Becoming your own handyman is about more than just fixing things. It's about learning to rely on yourself. It's about realizing that even when faced with tasks you've never encountered before, you have the capacity to figure it out. This journey aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Each problem you face becomes an opportunity to grow stronger, more resourceful, and more capable. But it's not always smooth sailing. There will be moments of frustration when the instructions seem impossible to follow or when a repair takes much longer than expected. In these moments, patience is key. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control and to accept challenges as they come. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This mindset can help transform even the most tedious repairs into moments of growth and learning. As you gain experience, you might even start to enjoy the process. What once felt like a burden can become a meditative activity, a way to focus your mind and find satisfaction in tangible accomplishments. Fixing a leaky faucet or assembling furniture becomes more than just a task. It becomes a reminder of your independence and resilience. This journey also teaches you the value of resourcefulness. You learn to maintain your tools, plan your projects, and prioritize repairs. Over time, you might adopt a more minimalist approach, focusing on what truly matters and letting go of unnecessary clutter. This simplicity, a core principle of Stoicism, helps you streamline your life and find joy in the essentials. However, it's important to recognize your limits. While DIY skills are empowering, there will be tasks that require professional expertise. Knowing when to seek help is just as important as learning to solve problems on your own. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a practical decision that ensures safety and efficiency. Becoming your own handyman is a transformative experience. It builds confidence, fosters independence, and aligns with the Stoic principles of resilience and self-reliance. It's about more than just fixing broken things. It's about building a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Decision fatigue can set. In living alone offers unparalleled freedom. You get to decide everything, from how your space looks to how you spend your time. But with this freedom comes an often overlooked challenge: decision fatigue. When every choice, big or small, rests solely on your shoulders, the mental load can become exhausting. Over time, even simple decisions, like what to eat for dinner or which errands to prioritize, can feel overwhelming. Decision fatigue occurs when we're faced with too many choices in a day, draining our mental energy. Renowned psychologist Barry Schwartz, in The Paradox of Choice, explains that while having options is essential for autonomy, too many choices can lead to paralysis and dissatisfaction. Imagine standing in a grocery store aisle, overwhelmed by countless cereal options, unable to decide. Living alone amplifies this effect because there's no one else to share the load of decisions. You are the sole architect of your daily life. The exhaustion that comes with constant decision-making is not unique. Even great minds like former President Barack Obama and Apple's Steve Jobs recognized this issue. They simplified their daily routines by wearing similar outfits and automating decisions about meals. As Obama once said, "I'm trying to pare down decisions. I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or wearing because I have too many other decisions to make." This principle can be a lifesaver for anyone living alone. How can you manage decision fatigue while living solo? The key lies in creating habits and routines that reduce the number of decisions you make each day. By automating repetitive tasks, you free up mental energy for more significant decisions. For example, meal prepping for the week eliminates the daily question of "what's for dinner?" Similarly, setting a fixed schedule for chores, errands, and exercise can simplify your life and reduce unnecessary mental strain. Another powerful strategy is to limit your options. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's incredibly effective. Simplify your wardrobe so you have go-to outfits for different occasions. Streamline your grocery list by sticking to a few staples. These small adjustments can make a huge difference in preserving your mental energy. Stoicism offers profound guidance on this topic. Epictetus reminds us, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." This timeless wisdom encourages us to focus on the choices that truly matter while letting go of those that don't. By prioritizing decisions that align with your values and goals, you reduce the mental clutter caused by trivial choices. Practicing mindfulness is another essential tool. When you find yourself overwhelmed, pause and take a deep breath. Reflect on the importance of the decision at hand. Does it truly require extensive deliberation, or can it be simplified? Mindfulness allows you to approach decisions with clarity and calmness. Additionally, planning ahead can be a game changer. Set aside time each week to outline your goals and make key decisions in advance. Whether it's drafting a grocery list, mapping out your work schedule, or deciding on weekend activities, planning reduces the number of spontaneous decisions you'll face. It's also important to be kind to yourself. Recognize when you're feeling drained and allow yourself to rest. Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Often, the stress we feel about decisions is amplified by our perception of them. By addressing decision fatigue with practical strategies and a Stoic mindset, you can navigate it with ease. Living alone and facing decision fatigue doesn't have to be overwhelming. By implementing routines, simplifying choices, and practicing mindfulness, you can take control of your mental energy and focus on what truly matters. Remember, it's not about making every decision perfectly. It's about finding balance, and embracing the freedom to shape your life intentionally. 10. You develop a unique sense of creativity. Living alone creates a fertile ground for creativity to flourish. When there's no need to accommodate others' preferences, your imagination takes center stage. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This insight perfectly encapsulates how solitude can spark a unique creative journey. Your living space transforms into a canvas for self-expression. Want bold, vibrant walls? A dedicated corner for your hobbies? Living alone means every decision is yours to make. Each choice reflects your personality, making your home a true extension of yourself. Whether you prefer a minimalist aesthetic or a cozy, eclectic vibe, your creativity will bring your environment to life. This autonomy extends beyond decor. Solitude provides time, an invaluable resource for exploring your passions. Have you ever dreamed of learning a musical instrument, writing a book, or experimenting with gourmet recipes? Living alone offers the perfect backdrop to pursue these ambitions. Without distractions, you can fully immerse yourself in new hobbies, refining your skills and uncovering talents you didn't know you had. Take the story of Sarah, a woman who discovered her passion for photography after moving into her own apartment. With no one to interrupt her creative process, she set up a small home studio. Over time, her passion evolved into a professional portfolio, leading to her first gallery exhibition. Sarah's journey highlights how solitude can be a catalyst for uncovering hidden potential. Living alone also encourages introspection, a key driver of authentic creativity. Without the external noise of others' opinions, you gain clarity about your desires and aspirations. This is a time to explore who you truly are, fostering self-awareness and strengthening your creative instincts. As Epictetus said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." Everyday challenges like fixing a broken chair or creating a budget also inspire innovative thinking. You learn to approach problems methodically, turning practical tasks into creative opportunities. This resourcefulness not only builds confidence, but also helps you develop a resilient mindset. In a world saturated with external influences, living alone provides the rare gift of freedom from judgment. You're free to take creative risks, try unconventional ideas, and embrace originality. This unfiltered self-expression is empowering and allows your unique voice to shine through. Living alone isn't just about decorating your space or starting hobbies. It's about cultivating a lifestyle that reflects your individuality. Solitude becomes a powerful tool for unlocking creativity, enabling you to craft a life that's uniquely yours. 11. Your mental health takes center stage. Living alone shines a powerful spotlight on your mental health, providing an unexpected yet profound opportunity for self-awareness and growth. In the absence of constant interaction, you're left to confront your inner thoughts and emotions, a double-edged sword that can either challenge or empower you. While the silence of solitude can sometimes amplify feelings of loneliness or anxiety, it also offers the gift of introspection, allowing you to develop healthier coping mechanisms and a deeper understanding of yourself. This period of solitude becomes a canvas for cultivating emotional resilience. By dedicating time to practices like mindfulness, journaling, or meditation, you can transform moments of quiet into powerful tools for self-discovery. Imagine beginning your day with a few minutes of deep breathing or ending it by reflecting on your achievements and challenges in a journal. These habits not only promote mental clarity, but also help you navigate life's hurdles with greater composure. Take the story of David, for instance. After years of living with roommates, he moved into his own space. At first, the silence felt overwhelming, intensifying his insecurities and doubts. But instead of succumbing to these emotions, David chose to embrace the quiet as a chance to grow. He began meditating each morning, journaling every evening, and even started experimenting with cooking as a therapeutic activity. Over time, what once felt like isolation transformed into a sanctuary for personal growth. Living alone also fosters an appreciation for self-care. Without the distractions of a bustling household, you can prioritize your mental well-being in ways that may have been neglected before. Have you ever paused to truly listen to your inner voice? This solitude gives you the space to identify your emotional needs and address them proactively. It's a time to nurture your mind, explore hobbies that bring you joy, and create a daily routine that supports your mental health. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Living alone offers precisely that, a retreat from the external noise where you can connect with your inner self. This connection helps you build emotional strength and navigate life's uncertainties with poise. It's also an opportunity to address any lingering mental health challenges. If feelings of loneliness or anxiety become overwhelming, seeking professional help is a courageous step. Therapy or support groups can provide valuable tools for managing emotions and fostering a sense of community, even in solitude. Living alone places mental health front and center, not as a burden, but as a chance to grow stronger and more self-aware. It allows you to create a space that prioritizes peace, balance, and self-improvement. By embracing this chapter of solitude with intention and care, you'll find a resilience within yourself that you never knew existed. Living alone is not just a lifestyle, it's a journey filled with challenges and opportunities for growth. Each aspect of solo living, from mastering financial responsibilities to navigating silence, from confronting decision fatigue to embracing solitude, shapes you into a more resilient and self-aware individual. It's a path that demands courage, discipline, and adaptability, but rewards you with unparalleled freedom, independence, and clarity. The wisdom of Stoicism, as reflected in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, offers timeless guidance for this journey. Stoicism reminds us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot. It encourages us to embrace solitude as a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth, turning what may seem like isolation into an opportunity for transformation. Living alone teaches you to value your own company, to appreciate the little things, and to build a life that reflects your true self. It's a time to reconnect with your inner world, explore your passions, and develop a deeper understanding of what truly matters. It's not about escaping the world, but about preparing yourself to engage with it more fully, with strength, wisdom, and clarity. At Golden Sage Wisdom, we believe that the challenges of living alone are not just obstacles, they're opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more in tune with the essence of life. If this video has resonated with you, we encourage you to share your journey. What have you learned from living alone? What challenges have you faced, and how have they shaped you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Sage Wisdom and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Your support helps us continue sharing these insights and lessons inspired by the timeless teachings of Stoicism and beyond. Thank you for joining us today. Embrace the journey of living alone with strength and serenity, knowing that it's not just about being by yourself, but about becoming your best self.